Alright, take two for starting the rando. I was supposed to say water temple. Mais c'est ça l'affaire, Wiz, parce que les gens qui font des courses de rando, vous voulez sauver du temps. Moi, je veux jouer au jeu. Vous voulez aussi jouer au jeu, mais vous voulez sauver du temps. Le but, c'est de jouer au jeu puis d'avoir du fun. Mais le développement du randomizer a convergé vers la compétition, fait que c'est sauvé du temps et a pris un peu une plus grosse proportion des priorités. Fait que c'est normal, je comprends, mais ça reste. Moi, là, rando pour moi. Ouais. Ça enlève l'aléatoire, mais c'est. Pour la durée des races, ça je comprends tout à fait. C'est juste. Moi, pour moi, un timer puis un randomizer, j'ai pas encore compris le but personnellement. Mais c'est juste moi je trouve pas ça le fun. Une course de rando, à moins. Avec un ami de temps en temps, mais la grosse organisation compétitive de ça, le rando était pas pour ça à la base. C'est ça l'affaire. Moi, j'étais là quand le rando il venait de commencer, là, genre le vieux UI dégueulasse, puis dans le temps, on jouait à ça juste pour le fun. Genre, lui, tu mets. Ah, ça c'est cool aussi. Ça, par contre, je me sers mal de la logique. Mais quand je joue, j'arrive quand même à voir que, ok, ben là, la seed m'a donné ça. Fait que c'est ça qu'elle veut que je fasse. Mais je le fais pas parce que je suis comme, non, je veux faire mes checks inutiles parce que je trouve ça drôle. Puis je veux pas avoir à revenir 400 fois à la même place. Là. Ça, c'est. Je suis prêt à tank le time loss pour être certain qu'un check est. Non. Pour être certain qu'un check est genre, était pas nécessaire finalement. Mais ce qui est cool, c'est si jamais je change d'idée pour faire des courses de rando, comme le fait que j'en fais un peu de temps en temps, ben j'ai comme une petite exposition là aux idées de ça. Là. J'en fais quand même. Il y a quand même. Il y a quel âge le randomizer? Faudrait que je check. Ça doit avoir comme entre 5 et 10 ans. Là. C'est pas un. C'est un vieux logiciel là, qui a beaucoup évolué là, mais. Je me rappelle quand je modifiais la version 2 ou 3 pour faire. Peut-être 4 pour faire un Dungeon Rush. Donc ça, j'ai déjà codé ça il y a bien longtemps, un Dungeon Rush à partir du code du randomizer. Ça m'a pris, je pense, des semaines, quelques semaines, au moins 2 semaines, juste lire le code en travaillant en parallèle. Pour après ça savoir où mettre genre les comme 5 lignes ou 10 lignes de code, je pense que j'avais besoin. C'est vraiment cool à étudier comme code. Il doit tellement avoir changé par contre. Non, c'est. Mais ça qui est bien du randomizer, tu sais, même s'il est orienté beaucoup vers les courses, il y a beaucoup de paramètres pour que je puisse faire les choses à ma façon, donc ça c'est cool. Puis en même temps, si je suis vraiment pas content d'une affaire, ben je peux aller dans le cas de moi-même quand je joue casual, puis je vais le remettre comme que je veux. Je suis capable de. Je suis capable de coder un peu assez en Python pour le remettre comme que je veux. Comme justement, ils ont enlevé la cutscene, ils ont ralenti la cutscene pour la Master Sword. Moi, j'adore cette cutscene-là, j'adore la regarder. Fait que la prochaine fois que je joue casual, je vais me remettre la cutscene dans le code, probablement. J'ai dit 50 scores. Je pense que oui. Ouais, on va pas le ramasser. Not picking that up. Deal with it. Ben ouais, vive Rando. Peu importe comment tu joues au Rando, si tu joues à Zelda, parfait. Après ça, en tout cas, ça que j'aime là des modes de Zelda et des Rando, c'est qu'on on a de la flexibilité. Puis même quand tu fais une seed de race, tu sais, t'as du choix un peu dans tes stratégies. Là, tu peux dire, ok, ben, et tout, puis tu peux choisir de temps en temps, ok, ben là, il y a un check facile, mais un peu loin, mais au cas où, je vais le check pareil. Fait que c'est. Ouais. J'aime vraiment le fait que. J'aime beaucoup le fait que Rando existe parce que ça donne beaucoup d'exposition à Ocarina of Time, puis moi je peux pas être contre ça. Surtout, pour moi c'est un mode. C'est un mode, fait qu'on joue un jeu qui a la promotion dessus soit faite. Fait que Rando fait bien mieux ça que moi avec les autres modes du jeu. Bon, bien, ils sont quand même. Ils ont l'air bien organisés, les communautés de rando. Je les connais pas toutes, là. Mais ça c'est rendu gros, là. C'est quand même rendu big. À un moment donné, il y a une couple d'années, c'était rendu tellement grand, la communauté de rando anglophone, que. Qu'est-ce qu'ils ont dû faire? Ils ont dû faire genre un conseil des sages parce que là, pour les décisions, c'était trop complexe de mettre tout le monde, ou je sais plus si ont gardé ça. C'est bien intéressant. So yeah, I was talking about rando in French, and my stream is multilingual. Okay, so yeah, essentially, rando great. Play rando. Wait a sec. That's not true. Can't I just jump there? Oh, my neighbor got home. They're pretty cool. Say a couple, they're about my age. Calmez-vous. Yeah. Well, les indices aussi, that's another thing about rando, like hints. I only look at hints when I need to, like, oh, bottle, cool. Okay. Well, that's another check I could do was, a lot of Fire Temple, but there's a simpler one in Goron City. I have a lot of things to check in Fire Temple, actually. Ouais, j'aime. C'est ça l'affaire, c'est que. Ouais. Peut-être j'aurais dû un peu plus essayer la façon comme habituelle des rando. Pour voir si j'aimais ça pour vrai, mais j'aime tellement ça jouer pas d'indices avec des trials. Quoi que si jamais je faisais des courses, je serais bien content avec les settings saisonniers. Là, sont quand même habituellement, je trouve ça comme faisable. Là. Ça augmente un peu plus la difficulté que j'aime, là, mais avec la pratique, je le gagnerais pas pire. Là, mais c'est juste, je dis ça, mais faudrait que je pratique pour vrai, mais c'est pas la fin du monde. Là. Je préfère, j'aime bien mes speedruns parce que je sais exactement où m'en aller. Okay. Actually, I'm gonna check something I should have done earlier, but I'm gonna do it now. Is I'm gonna check: do I actually need golden gauntlets? Maybe I don't need them. Maybe I don't need them. It's just I feel like doing checks because it's just fun. I just like finding stuff in the game and like, hey, I thought about that check. I didn't forget it. Yay. There's frog chest as child I haven't done. I did what's its face? Pardon me. I did frogs for the Song of Storms. Was that New Wave Bossa Nova? Okay, so don't need that one, don't need that one. Do I need fire? Okay. Yeah, I need fire. That means I need to do them. Or I could cheat. But yeah, I need... Actually, I could I could cheat and not need the one in fire, but yeah. Nice, they fixed that. I got a backwalk here. Right. Okay. Wait, I killed two with two pieces with one arrow shot. That's a new expression, that's a new saying. Dude. What up? Yeah, there's a lot of the dungeon I haven't checked. Wait a sec. I just do ground jump? Probably do ground jump here, but I don't like doing ground jump. Like, I get the rando rule, but like, I'm not doing a race right now. Because someone said a very weird trick is not a glitch, so it's logically okay to replace it by a glitch. Because it does the same thing, and I'm like, no. Especially in Ice Cavern. In Ice Cavern, like, I haven't learned them, but I think the logical thing is learn the Ice Cavern cool jumps and strats with hover boots instead of, yeah, instead of, what is it? Yeah. Yeah. Learn the strats instead of, like, doing ground jumps in Ice Cavern. Or don't learn them and do it the casual way. I mostly have bad takes for Rando. That's okay, because if I didn't have my bad takes, I would not play Rando. And that's the goal, play, not race. Because... Get this... Oops, I removed them. Pardon me. Nice. So, times the charm. Hey, Metroid Prime. Maybe I should finish Metroid Prime one day. Well, that's my 40 minutes timer. Yeah, we're not gonna use that. Yeah, this is unreliable because I started my timer. My sister called me right after. There's not a lot of checks you can do with strength, too. Fortunately. Oh, I didn't check Skulltula House. Should have checked that first. Whatever, I like doing Fire Temple anyway. Do I remember how to do this? Probably not. All I do is some BS I forgot. The chest is well protected. Nah, I need long shot on this. How far can I long shot it? No. I think in the original game that's just like a 50 rupees. I don't even know if it's a 200 rupees chest. Got it. Useless, but fun. It took my sister and I so long to figure this out as a child. But you could just like jump there. We felt really stupid when we found that. Oh, cool. Wait. I want to go this way, I think. Is that right? No, because I forgot. Yeah, I forgot. Yeah, I forgot some chest. I want to get. I think that's compass chest. Or I always forget. Always forget where map and chest are in Ocarina of Time games. Because you don't pick them up with rando anymore. So that's something in rando that I like. To start with maps and compasses. Because, like, ugh. Oh, wow, you found a map. Woohoo. Like, It, it has a value in some sense. In the sense that, like, if you don't have it, like, you can forget checks, but... Which I don't mind. Like, you should, like... It's okay not to have all the tools for all the checks. Like... At least in the game. Like, you can have a list of checks outside of it. Well, actually, I don't care. Like, just do what you want. Like, have fun. As long as you're not racing, like, have fun. Okie dokie. Thank you. La 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 la. Never mind. Get in. Scary. Actually, I really like doing that. It's so satisfying. Like, hammers are really cool. It's one of my favorite items in this game. I think another one would be like hookshot. There's a game that's actually just like a kind of like futuristic virtual reality world where yeah, where you just hookshot around everywhere. It's not called a hookshot in the game. I don't know what it's called. I didn't play it, but it's really cool. Like, it's called Cyberhook. It's kind of designed to be speedrun. So one day I want to try it and see if I like it. Like... I got it! Let's go! Let's... I really like how Link just keeps climbing there, and it's like, yeah, it's fine. Wait, there's a chest right there. Nice. Deku nuts. Deku seeds. As a child, I used to sometimes, or very often, go back to the start of the room this way. For no reason. Other than, like, it was more fun than just jumping down behind hammer chest or next to hammer chest. If I were to make a mod of this room, I would probably force you to go back this way. And then block this way, like, probably put some fencing here or something. And maybe keep it possible to go there, but, like, it's faster, doable, but harder. If someone actually wants to just jump down. I think I'm done. I don't think yeah, that's it. Then we're gonna go to CAC. Actually, now that I think about it, the odds of having strength 3 in castle are pretty high because it's a... I think it's considered a dungeon in the seed. I think it should just be considered a dungeon, but if I say that, there's going to be like a whole lot of all dungeon speedrunners for this game that are going to say, no, technically it's not a dungeon because blah 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 blah. I'll be like, you're just wrong, but you want your speedrun to be a certain way, so you made rules a certain way. I get it. But yeah. But yeah. I'm pretty sure in Rando's logic that's a dungeon, so there's gotta be a major item, plus there are lots of checks to do there. So I'm just doing these checks for fun. Yeah, the call was to go to Ganon's castle anyway. Aha. Which is cool because I like doing trials. Okay, let's just check everyone because I forgot who I talked to. Okay. I talked to those two just to make sure, sanity check. Okay, let me look at my list that I made. There's frogs. There's GTG. Toilet place. I'm not... If it's toilet, I swear. Okay, just for the entertainment value. I'm not gonna do toilet now. And I'm not gonna do frogs now, but I wrote them down because they're stupid checks, but they exist. We'll just save warp. We'll insert a save. Yeah, I'll go do Ganon's castle, and then if strength is not here, we're gonna start thinking after I do the 2 annoying checks outside of castle. It'd be cool to have double magic too. GTG is mostly cleared other than toilet. A lot of magic though. There you go. It'd be nice to have a warp song into Ganon's castle, but it's so close to Temple of Time it's not reasonable, but... Actually... Sacred Forest Meadow and Death Mountain Crater aren't that far. And, there's a song for that. Okay. Oh, I have to do Spirit, that's good. I'll do it. I think that's... Oh, maybe fire arrows? I don't know. We'll see. No. Hey, underscores! Miley streaming life force. That's actually what you are, underscores. How are you? I'm happy to see you. I know! I'm doing well, thank you, underscores. I hope you're doing alright. How was your day? What you got for the weekend? Tell me everything, or most of it. You may select details to omit. Or tell me absolutely everything, and I will still input the information. Oh, really? I relate. I completely relate. I completely relate. Yeah. I spent the night at the hospital for like a weird, like, I was just weirded out by my state last afternoon, so I went to the hospital because the lady from the phone for a health info line said go to the hospital, so I was like, okay. I slept an hour last night, and I slept 3 or 4 hours just then. Oh gosh, underscores. What happened? Did you undergo like a intense boot camp? And now you're in pain? Light trial would be good. There are lots of chests there. There's a way into that thing. You can unload that. I forgot how. I'm gonna do shadow trial. Isn't there like one chest somewhere in forest? I think there's one chest. Aw, dude. I hope it heals, swiftly, and that you get back to normal soon. Have you been gaming, underscores? Any game you're having fun with, nowadays? There's a chest or two in water trial. You're welcome. Check for 2. There's like 2 chests. These are it. I think that's it. There's nothing else past that in terms of checks. Yay! 18 hearts and a rando seed. Non-efficient! Are you freaking with me? I'm pondering. Nice! That's cool. Oh, Will, est-ce que t'es encore là? Si t'es là, genre, j'aimerais ça comme utiliser ta présence pour shout out une idée, genre juste pitcher une idée comme ça. Si t'es pas là, Will, ben je vais trouver ton chat et t'envoyer quelque chose sur Discord. Alright. So yeah, I have there's an idea I want to share with Will, who's yeah, that's my mom. She's gonna have to wait. Like, I already interrupted stream. There's an emergency. I'm just gonna text her just to make sure she's fine. Oh my god! Underscores, you were warming up without knowing. Actually, that's what I don't get, is why they didn't just, like, take OT3D and put it on the Switch. Like, lazy port. Like, don't even add anything. Just put OT3D on Switch and say OT3D on Switch. OT3D Switch version. Like, you would have sold as much money, like, make it available on Switch 1, but then they want to sell hardware. That's asking too much, but Dude, that's the thing. Maybe you don't. That's the thing. Ocarina of Time 3 HD. Wait, do I need the trial? I don't think so. I don't need the trial. I just wanted a chest. I'm just here for chests, people. That's all I want. All I want are chests. If you have a chest, I want it. Please take that out of context. Or don't. Okay, so this is dead. I need strength because, fire. Unless I... Oh wait, I do need that trial. Oops. Amazing. Yeah, it's just because of the 3DS. Like, I fully agree with that. Dude, shooting fire arrows at a torch just brings me Master of Time PTSD. Like, if you want to stress test your brain with, like, precise aiming, speedrun Master of Time glitchless any %, and then come back and tell me how it went. I probably, like, beat my time. And when I say that to anyone watching right now. It's a fun run. It's not too hard. But the end is really stressful, but it's fun. Yeah. That is odd, underscores. That is very odd. You know what I miss? I don't know if I'm gonna do that today. I don't even know if he streams still, but I haven't hung out in the ZFG stream in a while. Just like spamming emotes and saying stupid things. Like, I miss that. You know what I once told my cousin? I once told my cousin, do you want to go on a stream date with me? And he was weirded out, was like, what are you saying? It's like, well, I send you the link and we chat together in the stream. And he was like, nobody does that. And I was like, screw you. I was mad. I was like, come on, I'm trying to make a new thing now. Yeah, dude! Honestly, that should be a thing. Or with friends. Okay, it's like watching a TV show together, but you get to talk during the TV show and not bug the other people. That's like the best of both worlds. Nice, underscores. Nice. Shoutouts to my cousin probably watching right now. He's often my one... Well, we have one viewer now, so that's probably you, underscores. So, usually when I have one viewer and no one's talking, it's either my cousin or my girlfriend's son. Like, usually. Yeah, ZFG has pretty good emotes. I'm looking forward to what emote I'm gonna come up with this summer, because when I have a lot of time, I inevitably come back to making emotes for the greater good of my mental state. Like, just making emotes just makes you better inside you. Okay, I ran out of checks here. We're gonna go do toilet. Oh, I understood, underscore. I understood that was elite. Don't write thoughts this way, underscore, please. Wow. No worries, underscore. I have undercome some self-awareness events in the last months, and I'm like, oh, dude, I do that. Maybe I should do this. Or I do that, maybe I should stop doing that. It's like, oh, I am masking. I don't want to be masking right now. Oh, I'm not masking right now. Maybe I should be masking right now. social games. Ah, interesting. Energy eating. Very energy intensive, but interesting. Whee! Yeah. Exactly. I'm so nervous when I make a super slide. I was late, sure. Look at my beautiful ESS. I think when you do that, it's like negative 12 speed, which is still faster than a backwalk, but I'm not sure, I forgot. Like, colonel becomes colonel. Yeah, that one, just, it's like nuclear and nuclear, like, just no. It's really good. Sonic and Knuckles! Oh my god! There's a Sonic and Knuckles reference in the randomizer. We are saved. Oh, the slope screws me. Nice. I'm just gonna run out of bombs. Because I don't care. They're not helping, you know, like the ones who made the word and the spelling and put them together did not help when they did that. Is there a word like that in French? Yeah, there is. It's onion. Like if you look at the word onion in French, like you would say it O-N-I-O-N in French, onion, but it's spelled O-I-G-N-O-N, and there's that I there, and nobody knows why. Actually, that's not true. There's probably one person who knows why, but like, why? Like, quoi? Like, no. Like that, I'm not even sure if they kept it in like the updated spelling. Like evil people underscores, like, and like that's the thing. Some people don't like oversimplifying of language, but I'm like, there's oversimplifying and there's letting the language evolve. And where's the line between oversimplifying and just normal linguistic evolution? To me, is like hard to tell because written language is super young. So being like, oh, the written rules have to like be supreme and everything, it's like, it's not like how it evolved for like hundreds of thousands of years, dude. Like, you're making like the new thing like tell reality work differently when it language worked fine before writing. That's so true, underscores. They just did that to be different, and yeah, English is definitely the definition of if you know it, you know it. If you know, you know. Wow. Like tear and tear and like what else? Hear and heard. What is it? Read and read. Read and read is like, wow, come on, really? Quiggy, 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 Quiggy. It's really like in English, like the syntax is really simple, and like the adjectives and plurals are a lot simpler in English than other languages, I find. French and Portuguese are kind of odd. Useless! Useless. So, let's do frogs. Though, through, thorough, and thought all being one letter different, but all pronounced completely differently. Yes, that's exactly it. And you're gonna have an English teacher who's like, but it's easy and completely normal if you spend like 78 hours understanding a single rule. That's not true. But yeah, I really respect the grind though of defending such a system of writing. Maybe what if when you get really deep into like grammar rules and you're like, no, this just makes sense. This is how it should be, and you keep arguing it to people who do not care about it and being like, no, this is how it should be. Well, like, I respect that. I do it. Maybe I. Yeah. Yeah, French is just a sexist language. There's literally a guy from the... I forgot who, and there's that guy, a French guy, a couple, maybe 100 years or 200 years ago, I'm not sure exactly who said, well, obviously, if there's one guy and 20 girls, you say them, masculine them, and not feminine them. Like, he just straight out said, beast French is sexist, almost were, like, he didn't use that, but, like, meaning was, like, French is sexist, live with it, and that's how it went after. And, like, that's a very questionable rule. Like, it's like, okay, it's there, but, like, it doesn't make sense at all. It's misleading. It's like I said, like, well... It's like I said, like, oh, if there's, like, one nurse in a hospital who's a guy, and 50 nurses who are women, then I'm gonna say, when I talk about them, I'm gonna use masculine them. That's just misleading. That's just... I think also saying them feminine is misleading, but it's less misleading when in that situation. And we could just say majority rule. If you know if there's more guys than girls in French, use masculine them, and if it's more guys than girls, just use feminine them, and you could even create a them in French, like a neutral, gender neutral them, but then you would freak out French teachers. And so, people don't like that, but like, language evolved and culture evolved, so. Alright, I'm gonna read what you said. I had to rant. In English, Z still do that. But people say guys to refer to... Oh, yeah, that's true. To refer to a group of guys and girls, we would never use guys for a group of only girls. But we would if it is mixed. Oh, that's true. Oh, yeah, in French, vous even has a double thing. Like, it's like... second person plural, but it's also a polite form of speaking to someone who's to a single person when you use vous. Yeah, a lot of most Latin based or Latin originated languages do that. Yeah, in Portuguese you have that. You barely use, maybe in some random place, you barely use second person plural. You would always use third person singular to be polite with a person. And if you speak to a group of people, you would use third person plural, and you would change the pronoun. There's like, instead of being them, it'd be the pronoun for you guys or you people. It's really cool to learn a language underscore. It's really good for the brain, I find. Like, you get... I feel like your reading skills in all other languages you know improve when you learn a language, and also you get to have, like, access to... Wrong game. Did I play Song of Healing? Nice. MM Runner here. So yeah. Oh yeah, underscores. But that's the thing, like, the learning learning it itself has value beyond just like I can talk the language. Yeah, Spanish easier to. I think Spanish is easier than French. I'm really bad at past tenses in Spanish and getting better in Portuguese, but yeah, Spanish is a fun language to learn. And to me, yeah, it feels easier than French, but that's probably maybe because I don't know enough. But yeah, it's first what's the thing I love the most about Spanish is I think it's almost absolute. There are some exceptions when you speak it, like it gets more like in slang forms and like localizations of the language. But when you see the letter in Spanish, you say the letter. There's some ambiguity with like B's and V's, but that's people. I'm pretty sure people or understand you, or you can adjust that easily. Oh yeah, the human brain is so flexible, but that's normal. What happens is, as a baby, what's the next song? Sure, say that. Is that as a baby, you can detect a lot of sounds that adults can't. Like you have like essentially you can hear everything a person can hear most when you're a baby. And then what happens is as you age, your ears kind of specialize, and there are some sounds that you almost just can't hear anymore, or maybe just can't hear at all. They've studied that. They've tested on babies with very young infants if you could if babies would stop detecting some sounds after a certain age, and they do stop being able to detect some sounds. So that's why, for instance, if I were to learn Arabic, there are lots of sounds I would have trouble with because they have like multiple variations of what to me just sounds like a ha sound, like an H. Like let's say here, like to me, there's essentially one sound or maybe two for that. But that's really okay. Cried, yeah. Oh, cried was learning Finnish just because. That's cool. That's nice. I'm gonna do that at some point. After Portuguese, I want to learn Italian, then Mandarin, then maybe. Actually, I want to learn Japanese before Mandarin because I feel it's gonna be easier to learn Japanese first, and then I will learn Mandarin. Um, then I'll pick another language. I speak three languages. Okay, well, and one that like I could if I'm like stuck on my own, I will relearn it with the fourth one is Spanish. So I speak English, French, Portuguese. Portuguese is French and English is like I could live in countries where that's the only language. Portuguese, people speak super fast, and I'm really slow at talking. But I can go to a restaurant in Portuguese on my own. I can go to a store in Portuguese on my own. I'm still learning a lot of things from Portuguese. I can read really well in Portuguese. I'm really good at reading in Portuguese. And Spanish I learned in high school, so I forgot a lot of it, but it comes back. It comes back easily, and it comes back even more easily because of Portuguese, because they're really related languages. Like Portuguese, is like a direct descendant of Spanish that split like some centuries ago. My mom actually, because of Portuguese, she can understand Catalan. I think that's the name, which is like from a northern region of. I forgot where. Where was that? North of Portugal, east of Portugal. I forgot. My Portuguese geography is super bad. Okay, I'm just gonna. Oh, okay, he is Finnish. I always forget where Krike comes from. I need. Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, I really okay. Now I get it. What you're saying underscores. It's kind of the same thing for me in French. Like, often people are like, "Oh my God, Trilly, you can speak French." I'm like, yeah. Took me a while to learn French as my first language. I was a slow learner for my first language compared to my sisters and other babies, but I learned it. I teach in French. I speak French every day. What was I checking? Oh yeah, Frog Song, Ocarina of Time. I had Frog Song, Ocarina of Time. No shame. Yes, we're cheating. No, I don't care. Yeah, underscores. Really, learning a second language is just gonna change you in a good way. And if you're, I don't know how good you are at reading, but if you're good at reading, you can read first. You can learn like a lot of written stuff. At least for me, that's how I do, because I'm a lot better at reading. That's the thing. Like it's for Quebec French, it's the same language. Some people are like, they're dialects and there's not the same language. It's the same language. Shut up. It's the same language. So anyone who tells you it's not the same language, they're lying to you. There are accents. There are probably people in parts of France I can't understand, and there are probably French people who cannot understand me if I don't try to adapt, but it's all the same language. Unless it's actually a dialect, but like if they say they're speaking French, we're all speaking the same language. At least like, I'd say middle of France and south of France, like there are variants, but it's French. It's just, but there are probably dialects I don't know that exist, that it's really not French, but that I don't know. That I don't know everything. Sorry to break that out to people. But yeah, but to answer, they are different though. Yeah, they're different. Like, is the big difference is that Quebecois people will skip a lot of syllables, and they will do a lot of contractions that, let's say people around Paris will just be like, no, like, what's happening? And the A's are very different. Like, there's a lot more, I feel like there's a bit more variety in Quebecois A's than French A's. Like in Quebecois, if you have your friend Sarah, let's start with European French. In European French, if you have a friend named Sarah, you're gonna say Sarah. Maybe even then I didn't say it right because I'm not French. In Quebecois, you would have Sarah. You'd still have Sarah, but you also have Sarah. For some reason, people like to butcher A's at the end of words in French, Quebecois French. Portuguese, I think, does that too sometimes. So there's actually like two variants, like many variants, too many variants of A in Latin languages, when I thought there was like 1.5, and I was like, kind of like, what? That's not the same A? And it's like, no, it's not the same sound. And I was like, ah. So yeah, so there's ah and there's ah. It just sounds like a lower ah, but it's a difference. It sounds like you're not saying the exact same thing. What else is different? Sometimes we add like S's where they don't belong. Like instead of saying du fromage, like we would write du fromage, we would say something like du fromage. There'd be like a little Z there for some nonsense. Who knows why? Because we were cold. My theory is that Quebecois developed two reasons. One of them is that some of Quebecois just used to be like, this used to be sound more like European French, and European French went one way and Quebecois French went another way, but that's closer to Old French. So it's just we didn't change things because we didn't, and European changed somewhat European French. France French, even then you could precise like in the middle of the country, apparently became like, it changed accent. Like, for example, my mom once told me, I don't know if that's true, but we should double check that. But my mom once told me, apparently, Louis XIV, like the king of the France, he would say, "Le roi c'est moi." He would not say "Le roi c'est moi." He would say closer to Québécois for some things. So these things stayed in French, in Canadian French, but they disappeared in some European accents. So in some one weird way, there's more preservation for some things in Québécois French, but in many ways we do things that are just out of nowhere. Another thing is we do, instead of saying ici, we say sometimes for no freaking reason, isit. We add a T because it was cold and we were stuttering. That's my theory. There's some of Québécois French that evolved because it was cold and we had to find a way to adapt the language to cold. It's stupid. It's non-scientific. This is just me BSing, having fun online. This is not like a real take I defend. This is just like a stupid hypothesis. It's a bad theory. Like, it's just a dude gaming and talking about languages with his friend. So, to answer, you had a lot of questions on Discord, but I wanted to give like a first preview of differences between the languages. But yeah. Some PFK! Yeah, our government is obsessed with like French being prioritized in the public place, and I'm not against that, but they're really, really like on it. They're really like, it's a task. It's a serious task. There's money going into that. There's like fines you can get if you don't respect certain rules, but it exists. Yeah, so that's why you have things like PFK instead of KFC in Quebec, because they try to adapt that much. Companies sometimes adapt well, which is all right. Like, we asked them to adapt, and they do. Yeah. Are you familiar with why Canadians refer to colored pencils as pencil crayons? That's because crayon is the French word for pencil. Oh yeah, you wrote that. Okay, cool. You knew that. That's true, underscores. Pencil crayons just means pencil. Oh, so crayons is are separate. That's the thing. Like, it happens sometimes. It's like something like what is it? Pen and pencil and crayon get mixed up in different languages. Yeah, you have to swap them. Okay, now let's get that check. Fedge. I can't read. Double magic. That does not solve the seed, but we got double magic. Okay, what did I not do? Fountain I haven't checked. I haven't done trading quest. I'll do trading quest as adult. Water. Did nobody, when making them in Canada, think someone's gonna call them pencil crayons? Assuming people think is like a big assumption, underscore. Assuming thought in like the apparently supreme species in the universe is like, it's kind of a lot, dude. Kind of a lot. The thing you can say about thought is some people use it sometimes. I think everybody uses it sometimes, but like not to the same degree. And even then, you can have good thought with bad information and get bad results. Or bad thoughts with good information and get bad results. Or bad thoughts, bad information and bad thoughts and get terrible results. So yeah. People don't. If people think, there's lots of obstacles to good thinking. unfortunately. But that's what makes the world interesting in one way, is to try and undo that. And try to figure out how do we all try and agree to make sense of the same reality. Or even disagree, but at least freaking agree on some facts. That'd be cool. That'd be a good start if we could agree on some facts. That sounds just like Hang Green. I don't think that's a terrible thing. I like Hang Green. I really like Hang Green. Hang Green, if you're watching a video of that random guy playing a Zelda mod on a Friday evening, no, Hang Green, I love you. You're important. Everybody's important, but I really, really love you. Because you really love people. You love the species, as probably at least as much as I do. Alright, that was my shout out to Hang Green, who will never see this. But yeah, Hang Green is great. Go watch everything he does. I don't always agree with him, but like, he cares so much about his thought process. Like, what was I supposed to do? I just... Syrup. Syrup? Syrup? Hey, I say syrup. You say syrup too? Syrup. I say syrup too. Syrup? 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 Syrup. Science time. Syrup. How do I don't even know. Maple syrup. I might say it the American way, and I'm Canadian. That's a problem. So if I say maple syrup, I think I say syrup 2 underscores. I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to relearn. I'm gonna need to undergo maple syrup conversions. A boat? About? About? A boat? Okay, they found that one Canadian family who says that, and like they all meet them because they live next to a popular touristic attraction. This is a theory, I don't know. But like, they all meet that one family, and it's like, oh well, they all say that. Or that one area that's popular, and they say a boat. Like, where? Underscores, you're from Ontario? I went to Ontario as a child. I went last month. I talk to Canadians online. Canadians don't say eh, like... Yeah, you know that. You're Canadian. The way you speak English is probably the Canadian way of speaking English. Like, it's like, you know, you're the source. The source is you, like... NB underscores 2026, how to say about in Canadian English. NB_scores.com, like, you're the source. Did I just make a works cited, like, out of the blue? Okay, cool. Yeah, you're the source. Like, it's you. It's like, you want to know how to say something in Ontario English? Probably underscores, though. Send all your needs to underscores. Please don't. Please don't. Leave him alone. Leave my mod alone. TrulyNaN bad. Okay. Qu'est-ce que je fais? What do I do? I need to find checks. Oh yeah, I said quest. I'm gonna do trading quest. There's nothing else I can do. I randomize that? I hope I didn't. And meanwhile, if I think of other checks, I'm gonna do them, but yeah. I've been pushed to the last check. I did not conveniently find the last thing in the seed. Unfortunately, but that's fine. Yeah, it's alright, underscores. It's all good, dude. Take care of yourself. Ranch. There's like a chest. There's a heart piece there. Thank you. I'm almost done. I only have one check left. And then it's go mode. Alright. So yeah, have a good evening, underscores. Take care. Cock. Wiggle. I really like how you could like go and tell Talon like the ranch is okay, then he'd come back. I may be happy. I think he does come back. I think that's gonna be a cool thing in the remake, like... I have to do a whole quest. Damn it. Did I reject, like, claim check reward? There's Goron City, did I? I'm gonna have to look that up. I'm gonna try and see if there's, like, Giant's Knife check randomized. I don't know. I don't remember. Do you remember? Do you remember back in the days when I knew stuff about Rando? No, you don't, because I barely played it. Boing. Can I use this to break the wall? I was thinking about saving for the check, but like... How do you like the feel of it? Okay. Gonna continue the quest. Oh, that's forest. That's kind of where I want to go. I have a timer. Cool. I don't feel like using Epona. I'm just gonna... Was Goron City faster there? I feel like that would have been faster to go through Goron City. Yeah, it's simpler. Almost there. This song rocks. This song, like, just gets you. Just owns you. Hey. And thank you for the good luck underscores. I forgot to thank you for that, I think. Alrighty. quest is not too hard. Nice banjo songs. Tiger! Is that gonna be faster? I don't even think so. I don't care. I'm just gonna go. Hello. Get wrecked. Oh wait, I have this. Everybody, Stalfos! Yay! Stalfos predicting, foreshadowing Kokiri Girl. That guy isn't here anymore. Anybody who comes into the forest will be lost. Everybody will become a Stalfos. Everybody, Stalfos. He's not here anymore. Only his saw is left. Hee hee. That medicine is made of forest mushrooms. Give it back! You returned the odd potion and got the poacher saw. The young punk guy must have left this. Hehe, are you going to be two? Hee hee. I think it's hee hee. Like, she just tells you straight up, like, dude, you're gonna become a Stalfos. Ha ha ha. Funny, funny. Like, I'm just gonna grab Epona to go back to Fortress. Or well, to the Valley, actually. I don't need to go as far as that. It gives me broken Goron sword. This is just wrong. And yet. I got this, right? Okay.
I do that? Yeah, I did. Running checks through my head, and I'm like, oh, I did all of these, I did that, I did this. Maybe there's a mini game I forgot, and I did Bombshell. No, I know. I don't think I did, I don't think I did Bombshell Shop. Is that randomized? I did not do Desert! There's a check in Desert in the Haunted Wasteland I can do. Dude. I'm going to Lake Hylia, but then I need to get the eyeballs there. 3 minutes, that's tight. Quiggy. Come in. I did not think it would last that long, but whatever. Expectations. Haha. 4 minutes, that's a lot for this. This is a really good song for the trading quest and the timer. Really puts you in that, like, you gotta go fast, dude. Dude. Entertainment! If I knew how to mega flip, I would jump off from here, but I'm bad at them. I do know, but I'm really bad at them. Okay. Oh, wow. You don't even need to climb if you do it this way. That's neat. That's pretty cool. I did that check. Yep, I'm running out of ideas. Blink. What else? What else? What else? Maybe there's a dungeon I didn't complete. Half the time. It was pretty good. Oh. Okay, I'm at a loss. No, I'm not, because I can't check. I can do one check in the desert. Then I have to keep thinking. Which is fine. That's within my ability. I'm getting tired though. I've been streaming for a while. Yeah, I should take a break soon. I'm almost done. Yeah, I don't feel like calling it Bona. Other chests I can get. There's Light Trial, but I can't get to Light Trial because I don't have the gauntlets for that. I'm thinking, is there a check with silver gauntlets I can get? I cleared Shadow, I cleared Spirit. Is there like a stupid grotto I didn't do? Oh, there's one grotto I didn't do. There's one Song of Storms grotto I didn't do in Kokiri Forest. Oh, that's true. I was there a second ago. I went right next to it, actually. Yeah, okay, cool. We have ideas. Still have 2 places to check before I run out again, but we're getting ideas. That's good. It's gonna happen. I think with what is it, launch storage, you can just walk through that now or something. What was the other chest? Check I was thinking about, I forgot. Oh yeah, Kokiri Forest. Yeah, Song of Storms in Kokiri Forest. Yeah. I did the scrubs, I did the business scrubs. Right here. Oh, did I get 2 effects at once? That's nice. No! No! Okay, we have to keep thinking. Oh, yes, there's I was not pressing I was pressing Y instead of up. Sorry. There's a bomb to shop as a child. I don't think the bomb shoe shop gives you something different. Maybe I could be wrong. I hope it's not randomized. I forgot it is. I'll go back to the bomb shoe carpet guy. Carpet guy. Yeah, I'll go back to carpet guy if I need to, but I hope I don't. Is it only open at night? I forgot. We're gonna learn. Oh, and there's a chest minigame I didn't do. I didn't do chest minigame. Okay, good. Okay, a couple of checks here we haven't done. Yeah, they got out of my head because it took me so long to get magic. No, no, no. Okay, chest minigame then. Those keys are really cute. Wait, actually, is that a bug? Because that shouldn't be... That should be the model for the custom small keys. That's a problem. That's not the good ones. It's not the good one. We're not doing it right. That's not true. It's not a big deal, really. They're easier to recognize this way, I guess, but still, like, maybe it's possible. Oh, you can still see. Oh gosh, that sucks. Okay, what else could I not do? I didn't have slingshot for a while. I did archery as child. Get the reward. Boy, okay, I'm nearing the possibility of looking at spoiler log, which I dislike, but let me think. Zora's Domain and Zora's Fountain. Zora's Fountain, I did everything. Kokiri Forest, I got... Kokiri Sword Chest was not randomized, I did that grotto. I did Mido's house, that's for sure. Lost Woods. I did the one next to Goron City. I did Business Scrubs next to Sacred Forest Meadow. Sacred Forest Meadow. There's nothing there other than two songs. Something with Song of Time, maybe. Kakariko Village as child. I did 7 Cuckoos. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? Graveyard. I did not do Dampe. I did not do Dampe. I didn't do Dampe. Oh, come on. Tell me it's Dampe and tell me it's not Dampe. I did not do Dampe. And he's not here because, like, obviously he's not here. Like, Dampe's here at, like, specific times. This is BS. Dampe should just be here all night. Like, really, like, just come on. I'm gonna leave this way. I think that's faster. I'm trying to run other places in my head, meanwhile. Still day. Okay. Let's see if that's good enough. think Dempe shows up at 10 p.m. Brother, let's go. Yes! Cool, and they're blue, that's nice. Okay, this is go mode. Go mode. We go and it's a mode. It's a mode of going. Okay, give me a sec, people. I'm gonna get some more Nesty. It's not Nesty, but it's just like Nesty, so I call it Nesty. BRB. Hello. Hello, hello. I didn't eat spoiler log because I know my checks. Okay, so that's officially easy. I did not even struggle like maybe like 20 seconds on like finding checks. Yeah. We can, and next time I do rando, I'll bump the settings a bit. I'll make it a bit harder. Benny head. I'm gonna go fast. I'm gonna go fast. I'm gonna do a lot of damage quickly. I want everything. Sure, this. Earlier. Thank you. Sometimes you just have to ask your equip swap to go well, and it just does. Like, there's that button in your brain for equip swaps, and sometimes you just have to remember you can press it. I don't know why it works, but it works. So #1 rule about equip swaps: stay calm. Worry not. It's an easy trick. It's just you need to do it. That's all. Just do it. My webcam is like annoying. It's cutting my forehead. We'll get it one day, people. Very slight change. Okay, cool. That's better. don't like smiling with my teeth like that. Like, some people like only smile with like cluster teeth. I don't even know how to do it. Like this. I like to smile with all my teeth. People find it strange, but I don't care. That's pretty cool. Yeah. It's really weird how, like, they... Yep, never mind. And that's another reason why I like to do trials. It's that, well, I get to see that nice cutscene. When trials are off, and you don't see the nice cutscene, so less nice chemicals in my brain, and that's apparently not always good. I don't know. Alright, let's go! I'd rather have nuts here, hookshot there. Useless. I got the damage stored for the next fight. Well, it was already stored, so that's good. Alright, hello. There's your friend. Why was I twisting my head like that? That's all. Oh yeah, that too. I have like super easy settings, but Ganon's boss key could be, I think, anywhere or anywhere in a dungeon. In any dungeon. Because I was like, well, I gotta have one interesting setting. But you usually just find the boss key. Or, yeah. Oh yeah, we found light arrows right at the beginning of this seed. That was like solved right off the bat. I forgot Dampe, but I got light arrows right away. too bad. I got into the Kamehameha phase. I thought the game crashed. I would have laughed so hard. And yeah, we're also doing collapse because why not? Like, the thrill of, like, fighting Ganondorf and then going straight to Ganon's, like... That take, it saves time, yes, but, like, I want the thrill of going down the tower, having that timer. I don't like timers in Zelda 64 in general, but, like, that part here, I want to suffer through it. Well, suffer, that's not true. I don't want to suffer through it, I want to work through it. It's not that hard, it's fun, I don't know, I like it. Like, it's skipping gameplay, like, that's one thing I don't like. Like, skipping cutscenes, cool. Well, to me, for most of them. I have Bunnyhood right now, though. It's kind of breaking the point of doing collapse, but whatever, I don't care. Oh, I wanna... Didn't I say I was gonna fight Ganon with iron boots on? Yeah, we're gonna try that. Oh, if you just walk out of some radius, she walks and then... Okay, that's interesting. Yay, money! I need it! I need money right now. I can't buy anything else in the game, but I need money. Dude, my brain's starting to, like, think about how it's gonna be in the remake, and it's like, no, don't! Stop it! You don't need that remake. I don't even have a Switch 2 anyway, like... I want one, but, like, it's so expensive that, like... I'm thinking about it, though. Like, I will kind of need a Switch backup one day. But Switch 1 still works. Switches 1? Wait a second. So yeah, I don't need a Switch backup yet, but I know I'm gonna need one at some point. So I might as well make the jump, but like... Then if I... Yeah. Because... Yeah, I'm gonna change... That's not the Master Sword I had in hand, dude. You're cheating. Navi just like, hey, I'm here. Really? That is cool. I'm holding nothing right now. They miscoded. I don't know if it's rando or if it's the original game, but... Oh, it leaves when you shield. Oh, that sucks. Just walk. That's how easy that boss fight is. I'm like fighting him with iron boots on, and like it's doing nothing in terms of the diff. It's actually making it easier. I have to think a bit more about how I move. What I learned, you don't even need to roll underneath him. You can just walk. At some point, like it's just gonna walk through. But then second phase, he's gonna target me. Yeah, that fight could be way harder and still be a fair fight. Like, that fight is way too easy. Why do I have that on? I'm cheating, sorry. Here I am! Alright, that shall be it. Alrighty. It was fun, thank you for watching. And yeah, that's that.